Hi friends, I'm Teacher Mariana.
And I'm Teacher Jennifer.
And I'm Teacher Michelle.
And welcome to Let's Find Out About It. Let's watch this short video before getting started. See you soon!
What comes from an egg? My family keeps hens and a rooster in our backyard. They sleep in a chicken coop. Every morning, my dad and I collect eggs from the hens. We scramble the eggs for breakfast or use them to make cake. Yum! But sometimes if a hen sits on an egg for a long time, it turns into a baby chick. That made me wonder, what else comes from an egg? Let's look inside this book and see. Here's a tiny egg. It lies alone in a rotting log until a baby lizard pokes out its nose and wiggles free. These eggs are resting in a hole their mama dug for them. They wait, and then the little turtles pop out, ready to explore and grow. And what about this silky egg sac? It's hidden in a web safe from harm. One warm spring morning, it breaks apart. And look, lots of spiderlings set out to see the world. How about these eggs? I wonder what's inside. What a funny little animal. It's got webbed feet and a bill like a bird, but its tail and fur looks like a beaver. It's a playful platypus. Time to shut the book and go feed the chickens. See you later, alligator. Oh, did you know alligators come from eggs too? What else comes from an egg?
Welcome back friends! I hope you enjoyed the video about eggs. The video told us that not just chickens hatch from eggs. Hatch is another word for being born. We also have turtles, spiders, and platypuses that hatch from eggs. Today, let's find out about it. We will learn a little bit more about the different animals that hatch from eggs. In our story, we saw what kind of animals, friends? That's right, we saw a frog, an alligator, and a bird. Did you know that all of these animals come from eggs? Also, do you remember Farfalina and Marcel from last week's session? Well, Marcel is a goose who also comes out from eggs. All of these animals come from eggs, but every one of these animals have their own type of egg that they come from. Here are some examples. Notice how every animal has a different pattern on their egg, friends? That means that every one of these animals have different parents. Now that you know a little bit more about these animals that come from eggs, now let's talk about the animals that don't come from eggs. Can my friends think of any animal that doesn't come from an egg? What about us? Yes, that's right. We don't come from eggs. We are born alive. When an animal is born alive, they are called mammals. You, my friend, are a mammal. Here are some pictures of mammals that you might know. Now let's go back to the animals that hatch from eggs. The parents of the eggs have to keep them safe, right friends? Yes, so they make nests or homes for the eggs out of materials from nature. They use these materials from nature so their nest can camouflage and no one can spot it and harm the eggs. Let's do an activity now, friends, with the teachers. Okay friends, let's do the activity now. We are going to make our own nests and test if they camouflage in nature. We will use pipe cleaners. You can also use pipe cleaners if you would like to protect your eggs, or you can use other materials from nature. Now let's begin. Michelle will work with green, Jennifer will work with purple, and I will work with brown. What do you think, friends? Who do you think will camouflage in nature? Let's find out. So whose nest do you think would best camouflage in nature? Teacher Jennifer's? Teacher Michelle's? Or mine? You decide. That's it for Let's Find Out About It, friends. I hope you learned that chickens are not the only ones that come from eggs. Now let's move on to art and writing with Teacher Michelle. Bye, friends.